Okay, so bacho, if you talk about esters, so esters are actually, you know that what are esters? We already discussed in the last class, right? Esters are when you have carboxylic acid and they're reacting with the alcohols in the presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. You will have what? Esters that are going to be formed. So for example, if we have a carboxylic acid of 3 carbons, it is propanoic acid, right? So we know that the structure of propanoic acid is C. This is a functional group of carboxylic acid, right? And with 3 carbons, so this is propanoic acid. And if you want to write this in condensed form, so it is CH3, CH2, COOH, right? And for example, it is reacting with alcohol of 2 carbons, for example. No? So we know that alcohol with 2 carbon is known as ethanol, right? So this is the displayed formula of alcohol, ethanol, right? And if you want to write down the condensed formula of this, so you can even write CH3, CH2, and OH, right? Then when they combine together, we know that what happened, the H of alcohol is going to react with the OH of carboxylic acid to form the water molecule. This will react with this to form water molecule, right? So in this way, you can write water molecule over here. It's going to be formed, right? And the rest of the molecule are going to be joined together to form a ester, right? Ester molecule. So it will be like this. You can see over here, the remaining of the carboxylic acid is like this. This is the remaining part of carboxylic acid after donating OH, right? And I can write over here like this, CH3, CH2, CO, right? And the remaining part of alcohol is CCO, H, 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 H. And this C and O start bonding together to form a ester linkage, right? So it will be OCH2, CH3. So this is how the ester is going to be formed, right? And what is the name of this compound? We already know this, that how can we name this? The number of carbon in alcohol can be written first, 2 carbons, so it is it, and we need to write YL with this. It is ethyl, right? And the number of carbon with carboxylic acid will be written after alcohol, so it is prop, and we need to add NOH over here. So the name of this is ethyl propanoate, right? So this is already we discussed, right? And we know that esters are sweet smelling products, right? You can use them in perfumes and in the flavoring agents, right? As a flavoring agent, you can use this. Then let's talk about the hydrolysis of this. Hydrolysis. This is actually the main topic of today. Hydrolysis. So we know that hydrolysis is actually a process which is done in the presence of oxygen, the breaking down of a compound in the presence of water, right? So for example, that's very simple. For example, if you have any ester, like for example, this is ester you have, right? So we know that the bond which is going to form over here is carbon and oxygen bond, right? The carbon and oxygen single bond. We know this. This bond is going to be formed. So when you are going to hydrolyze this, so this bond is going to be break, right? When this bond is going to be break, definitely this part is belonging towards the carboxylic acid. So you can write over here, this is the carboxylic acid part. And we know that when the ester is going to be formed, the carboxylic acid is going to produce or provide its OH. So it is going to be formed like this. And if you want to form a display, so it is like this, right? So this is the carboxylic acid over here, which is used to form this ester, right? And the second part is with alcohol. So we can write over here that this is the alcohol part. We know that. So we just need to attach H over here to form alcohol. So we know that when we hydrolyze this, so it will form what? Ethanoic acid and alcohol, which is 1 carbon alcohol. So it is methanol, right? So you can do this. this is the hydrolysis of esters, right? You can do this, and for this you can use like NaOH aqueous to do this, right? When you use NaOH aqueous to do this, definitely it is alkali, so it is going to form salt with this carboxylic acid. Definitely carboxylic acid is acidic, and alkalis you are using over here, acid and alkali can react together to form salt and water, so it will be going to form a salt with sodium like this, right? So this is going to be the product after hydrolysis. And for this, you need to do what? Heat under reflux. Right, bacho? Is that clear? This is hydrolysis of ester that you need to understand. Clear, bacho?
Yes, sir.
Any problem to any one of you? Can you do this, right? Hydrolysis? Okay, so that's fine. इसका मतलब ये है कि अब हम नेक्स्ट चीज की तरफ जा सकते हैं.